morning, everyone, from the SFO employee lot. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Michelle, and I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. airline based in San Francisco, California. I blog about my trips, and I do my best to take you guys with me. Today, we are starting day 1 of 10 on call, which is a lot. We are usually only allowed to be on call for 6 days at a time, but because this is the end of the September schedule month and the beginning of the October schedule month, like right after another, you can be awarded schedules with more than 6 days at a time, and I don't like doing it. It's not the best, but sometimes that's just what you get when you bid. And you do have to have 24-hour either rest at home or a layover for 24 hours to fulfill FAA requirements within your on-call time. But today's just day 1 and we have a standby assignment. I am not really looking forward to it. I had a really great time at home. I was off for 2 weeks and it was amazing, and this is just like my first time back at the airport after that. So it's always hard just to like get back into the swing of things, but nevertheless, I love my job and I'm excited to work. Sometimes it's just like hard to do it, you know, just like the first step. But yeah, it is 10:33 a.m. and I have 11:15 a.m. standby. And standby is where we sit at the airport for 4 hours and we are used for any last minute needs. I've done plenty of videos before of me on standby, so we shall see if we get anything. Sometimes you get things, sometimes you don't. Who knows what today holds? But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Any smaller items, we ask that you please place them underneath the seat in front of you. Any coats and jackets, we also ask that you please...
Hello everyone. So as you might be able to tell, we got a trip off standby. So standby was really chill, went really well. Talked to my best friend who's in Europe right now, and we don't really like get to chat that much, so we talked for like 2 hours, and then I saw this trip that popped in, but it was at the very end of my standby shift. Like the check-in was I think 3:30 and my standby technically ended at 3:15, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that, but they ended up assigning it to me. So I waited 4 whole hours at the airport on standby, and then the flight didn't actually leave until 4:15. So I was at the airport for 5 hours before we got this trip, but we are not mad about it. I am so happy I got this trip. This is like the exactly the kind of trip that you do want to get off standby. Like the type of trip that you don't really want is like a really long flight, because you're like, you've already sat at the airport, like don't make me work like a 5-hour flight, you know? Or like another type of trip you wouldn't want to work is like have a lot of legs in a day, or like a red eye or something like that. But this trip is lovely. All we did today was deadhead SFO Portland. Deadhead is when you just sit as a passenger, but you are paid as if you were working the flight. And yeah, very easy, and it's a short flight. SFO Portland, I think our flying time was 1 hour and 6 minutes or 12 minutes, something like that. So we just got to our hotel. It is lovely. We don't usually stay at this hotel. I've never stayed here before, but I'm really happy about it. It's really nice, and I will give you a room tour. But before I do that, I will let you know tomorrow we have a very early morning. It is one of the earlier check-ins I've had in a long time. Our check-in is 4:25 a.m. which means our shuttle is going to be 4 a.m., which means I'm waking up at 3 a.m. So that's really early, but I can't complain. It's easy. We just work well, we work one flight. We work Portland, Denver, which isn't that long of a flight. It is through 2 hours, maybe a little bit more than 2, and then we dead head right after Denver SFO, and then we're done in SFO around noon. So can't complain. Very happy with the situation and the trip, but I definitely will try to get to bed early because it is 6:30 now. I'm totally not tired at all whatsoever, so I'm gonna have to like tire myself out. I might try to like walk around the hotel or something. But yeah, gonna have to tire myself out because it's gonna be an early morning. But let's show you the room. Okay, so the first window you have is this window, and it looks out to the hotel hallway. I don't know if you can see, but everyone has a window like this. And then I have a whole living room, a chair, a couch, a kitchen table, a TV, and then we have our little like cute kitchen-y area with a microwave, coffee station, a good size refrigerator. Let's check if it's working. Oh, it's working. Oh, and a freezer section. We love that. And then my bathroom, pretty standard, good size though. Closet. We have 2 beds. And then let's see what our view is. Not much. A parking lot. I think the airport is that away. Sorry, the sun. And then really pretty trees and mountains. But I'm going to get unpacked, changed, all of that jazz, get everything ready for tomorrow. And we shall see. I will take you guys along with me if I do anything. Okay, so I'm not like super good and super intense about wiping things down in my hotel room, but there are a few surfaces that I always wipe down, and I'm gonna show you. I always wipe down the TV remote. Always. And then I wipe down the desk closest to my bed and like the light switch, like high touch areas like that. And then another thing I wipe down, and maybe this is just a weird me thing, is the refrigerator, like where you open it. And then some certain things in the bathroom, like the counter. And that's really Sometimes I also do like the door handle and like other desks and surface areas, but I'm not going to be here for long. I'm really not planning on touching that much, but those are the things I know I do touch and I will use. They're doing a lot of construction here, so that's why you see all this by the floor. Okay, I decided to tire myself out by doing my favorite activity, which is going to Target. So there's a Target walking distance, and I'm gonna go walk there, and it is like such a beautiful evening. Let me show you. Sunset, look how green Portland is. Hi guys, so I got back from Target. I just walked to Target. It was only about maybe like a half a mile away. So I walked to Target, I talked to my husband on the phone. Today's actually our anniversary. We hit 1 year today, so it was really nice to talk to him for a while. And then I just bought some snacks and I bought some water at Target too. I'm going to eat the rest of the salad that I meal prepped for my dinner and then try to wind down. It is 8:15 p.m. Unfortunately, I am not tired at all, but I should be because we have a 3 a.m. wake-up call, so it's really past my bedtime already. But I'm just kind of expecting not to be able to sleep very much tonight. That's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, let's wind down, watch some TV, and eat some food. Good morning. It is 3:24 a.m. I'm partway ready, not all the way ready. I've been up for a little bit now, and I gotta put on my makeup and pack up and everything, but I am feeling honestly better than I thought I would be feeling. I didn't get that much sleep at all. Probably got like 5 hours of on and off sleep. Like I definitely woke up every hour. Yeah, not the best sleep, but I feel pretty good, so can't complain. Okay, so I just got on the plane. I am back galley, so I'm gonna start prepping my galley. I love back galley. Okay, just like that, we are back in the SFO parking lot, just like 24 hours later. So today we had our early check-in. We had a 4:25 check-in in Portland, and we worked a 5:10 a.m. flight from Portland to Denver. Then we barely had any sit time in Denver. We just had to run over to our gate, and we were heading back on an Airbus to San Francisco, which was super nice. And I feel like this is a really good example of what a good trip is like. Basically, I only worked one flight. I only worked like a 2-hour and 20-minute flight to Denver from Portland, but I was paid for 10 hours plus a couple hours for standby. So I was basically paid for 12 hours, and I only worked like 2 of those hours. And the reason why we have that is we have these things called duty rigs, and I worked a 2-day pairing with 2 duty periods, and we get a minimum of 5 hours per duty period. I don't know if that makes sense, but this was a really good trip for me. I had 2 deadheads and only 1 working flight, and I had a short layover, but it was good. And I'm very, very happy that we knocked out 2 days out of the 8 days left on reserve for this block. But I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this was like not like the most exciting, eventful vlog, but I think it showcases what reserve life can be like and what kinds of different trips we can get. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will talk to you on my next one.